November, Friday. If they ever find this journal, let me just get one thing straight. This is a journal, not an admission of guilt. I say this because I don't want this crap used against me when I'm inevitably brought to court. The Daily Herald, Plainview killer at large. Plainview residents are still living in fear of the Westmore Ripper, known for the middle school where his victims were discovered. After the recent death of Westmore teacher Samantha Craig, a forensic autopsy showed she was poisoned by a substantial amount of cyanide, appearing to be mixed into a bottle of Smirnoff Ice she consumed during her lunch break. While not the conventional methods of this killer, police say it must have been a deliberate act. See Sick F, page Act A2. Public watch. While no photographs currently exist of the killer, witnesses have seen a suspicious figure flee the scene of the original murder. The Plainview Police Department's top sketch artists have produced an accurate sketch of the suspect. If you see this man, please report to the PPD. Any information on this man will be met with monetary rewards. I really thought I was dead before I saw the awful sketch. I'm not going to try to defend what I've done. I know what I have done is unforgivable. I've made my peace with the fact that I'll probably end up in heck with that B Abigail. You'll see what I mean when I get to that part. Poor Rowley. I guess that's a good place to start. Rowley after the night of the dance. I'll tell you right now, there's a good reason why Michael Sampson broke up with that piece of crap. It started pretty small with some emotional manipulation stuff. The first big step happened around December last year. December. Friday, I'm pretty sure. It was cold. I remember that much. Rowley had been dating Abigail for about 2 months. It was around that time when Rowley stopped talking to me, or rather, when she made him stop talking to me. She made Rowley do like some weird crap to his hair and dress like a gentleman and other stupid things and bolt him into a perfect little piece of arm candy. At first I thought he was doing this crap just to simp for her, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Rowley, it's time for your grooming session. Yes, honey. When in reality, it was this. I've caught you once, I'll flip and do it again. Fine, I'll wear my hair like that. And this isn't just me assuming from what Rowley had. This isn't just me assuming from what Rowley had told me over the phone. Ollie walked in on that exact conversation when she was invited to Abigail's to study or something. And if you tell anyone if you ever even think about breaking up, I'll kill you. Anyway, I thought I'd go teach her a lesson about treating people with at least some respect. But you can't exactly punch a girl unless she starts to fight or nobody's around. Because of this, I spent a good 2 weeks plotting week 1 for plan A. So, jeez Louise, look at this plan. Well, mastermind, Greg. But that would be a bit dependent on luck. Susie Cabrina only gossips when she's in a bad mood, and her making the rumor worse is a key part of the plan. That can't be left up to chance, so I decided on a plan B. Just lure her into a closet and beat the crap out of her. Seems simple, right? Wrong. It took me a while to figure out how to do it without getting caught. And when could you lure somebody into a dark room without them getting suspicious? When they're drunk. And when do kids get drunk? Parties. And guess what? Roderick's frat house was hosting that Friday. Epsilon House on a normal day. Wow. What was that? Is that eggs and flipping TP safe? Not a lot changed after Roderick left for college. He left his junk in the basement and only bothered to take his posters. He went to a pretty decent college actually. Turns out he's decent at good engineering. That doesn't mean he stopped being a party behemoth though. Been dazed and confused for so long. It's not true. Squirt, gulp. If you don't know what a frat house is, it's like where these people live and breed. Unless it's like one of the 9 good ones who are actually academic institutions. The Epsilons are definitely the first kind. Their members have an equal number of girlfriends and restraining orders from all of the sororities. Too close, boy. Anyway, these guys do not give a crap about legal drinking age. Most of the members are under 21. And when one guy who gets drinks is out of town, they pay some guy to buy them with cult DVDs. The YMS car is still missing some of the best scenes. Oh, damn it. With all that said, my final plan should make a bit more sense. 1. Get Roderick to let some kids from Westmore come to Epsom initiation as guests. Absolutely not. I'll bring drinks. Come on, bro. Deal, but no chick drinks. Trust me, it's only gonna be strong crap. 2. Steal drinks from Dad's stash. It hadn't been used since Roderick moved out, so I didn't think anyone would notice. Dad used to have massive alcohol issues up until he almost ran over Mom. Ever since, he's just been refilling out of routine. Hey, what happened to all the scotch? Must be losing my marbles. Phew. 3. Get Albert Sandy to tell all of the boys about a baller college drinking party and wait for the whole school to hear about it. So basically, guys, it's gonna be this party, so you gotta go. That part wasn't incredibly hard. It also disassociated me from the party, so Abigail wouldn't get suspicious after I beat her face into a bloody pulp. And 4. Ensure Abigail accepts the invite. We're going. Okay. Well, that was easy. 5. Prepare disguise. Voila. 6. Lead her to the basement, conveniently soundproof by the previous owners, and teach her a lesson she'll never forget. Just to rub it in, I typed out a letter to spell out why I was doing this. Hey, dip crap. Maybe stop abusing the only person who wants to be around you. You're on air. Yours truly, Epsilon. The night of the party. I look back on this night every day. The night of the party. I look back on this night every walking hour now. I don't try to forget it like I used to. It is a massive symbol of my fate, my corruption. It started off according to plan. She got really, really drunk, and I got her into the basement really easily. More booze in the basement, you say? F yeah, jacket, dude. At that point, I expected to fail. The idea of the hell I would have to pay if anyone had found out flashed before my eyes. However, had no idea how much I'd F up. I aimed my strike for the face, but hit a little lower. It took me a moment to get what was going on. Abigail was dead, and I'd done it. I could feel the warmth escape from her corpse, while every second she got colder was the second I felt more and more guilt. Guilt became remorse. Remorse became pain. What the flip have I just done? I couldn't run away, not with the body, just lying there. I saw a duffel bag in the corner, full of Roderick's laundry. Not wasting any time, I put the body in there, ran the flip out of the party, and deposited it in the one place that made the most sense. I figured a good run through the lake would wash away any evidence I left behind. Her mouth hung open, either because her head was leaning back or that effed up jaw she has. Either way, it was scary as heck. I got home pretty late. Mom and Dad were both asleep, so I just snuck into my room. I was met with quiet shock upon entering. That was close. Or was it, Gregory? I couldn't believe what was standing before me. Remorse. I've heard of people going crazy after they kill others. The human mind isn't built for murder. Of course, the illusion I saw didn't look like that. I can't really describe what its head looks like, but imagine TV static on steroids, and then there's its voice. You've done a terrible deed, Gregory. Like an echoing MIDI, except the notes were played with a nail, scratching a chalkboard. I couldn't really hear the words it was saying. It was all in my head. Like remembering a song only in real time. I wanted to get rid of it from my mind. I tried to go to sleep, rid this horrible apparition from my mind, but I learned an awful lesson. Here, my power is unlimited, Gregory. Burn, Gregory. Burn for your sins. I woke up to a news broadcast in the living room, confirming my worst fears to be true. Wiles said that some teams went missing. Can't we just get to sports? You could say that again. Man, did I luck out being born in a town full of idiots. Anyway, I thought they'd probably never find a body after all. PP Creek is the last place anybody would look for anything. Anyway, school was weird. People already coming to conclusions, the most common rumor being that she got kidnapped. Except for Holly. Greg. Heffley, just the guy I was looking for. Never before had Holly Hills ever sought me out actively. She was definitely at the party, so it took me about 10 seconds to deduce what she knew. What I didn't know was what she wanted. I have a small favor to ask. How much do you know? Everything up until you left. Can we talk somewhere private? If I get to bring pepper spray. It was pretty clear that she wanted to... It's pretty clear she knew what happened. and I was willing to give in to her demands, so long as I could bury this whole thing forever. We decided on the woods near PP Creek. I guess she wanted to go see the body. It's small talk, some crap about how Bryce Anderson's cronies might be joining Jordan Jury's gang. I'll get there when I get there. But then she pulled out this main topic, the Black Book. Anybody who knows Holly knows she's got a knack for research and writing. However, I had no idea she had a detailed dossier of everyone at our school. Naturally, I had a few questions on my own. I killed one person accidentally and you expect me to be some kind of professional hitman now? No, I expect you to do what I say so that I don't turn you in. Fair point, I guess. It was settled. I'd fatally wound Bryce Anderson and somehow managed to get his body to PP Creek unnoticed. This wouldn't be easy. Bryce is only ever alone where I can get him at 1 to 1:30 when he goes to the second floor restroom to jerk off. Bruh. What? It's not subtle. School ends at 3:30. So I need to keep a corpse secret from the janitor who comes around 2:30. The other endeavors would be getting the knife into the school and mixing some chloroform. Chloroform? Without anyone noticing. I watched the YouTube video. I need him unconscious so I can have a clean shot. It took a moment, but I had my supplies. The jacket had these weird inner pockets that the people checking clothes for weapons wouldn't be able to see. Mom stopped caring about the jacket after Maddie said it wasn't comfy enough. I guess she thought that little crap was better suited for it than I was. At any rate, it got about to 1 p.m. when I lingered during transition to third period. I stalked Price and spent $100 hard-earned dollars on a jewel and a menthol pod. I waited in the stall next to his for a quick smoke. Oh, I need to relax. Whew, yeah, I hate the spot, guys. But guys, don't smoke. It's not worth it. See why my grandpa likes this stuff. My body was relaxed. My heart rate fell. I was just content with killing a man. My remorse just started to fade away. Remorse. Greg, Greg, what are you doing? End of chapter 1.